Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you are new. I thought I would jump on and start this month's colour and chat. People seem to leave in the comments last time that they enjoyed the colour and chat, so we're just going to go for it. And I thought, seeing as it is No Colour No More November hashtag, I would pick the lovely Pop Manga Mermaids and Other Sea Creatures. And I know I did say I was going to do a double page in this on my colouring plans for November, but I've slightly changed because I've just opened it and found a page that I absolutely love. So I've literally just tried to break the spine as best I can. And I thought I would do this little princess lady because then I seen him and he really made me, he gave me like Zelda vibes. So I'm going to do him as well. Not on the colour and chat, but this month. But I'm going to work on her today. And I'm just going to have a drink. And obviously it's double-sided, so I won't be using any markers on this one. So you'll like actually get to see me do some colouring. And I'm going to work with some Derwent pencils today. So I've got my Colour Softs and a light fast, which I will show you what I'm going to do with that one. And as you can see, I've already done a little bit of work on her. I think I need a darker blue maybe, or I'll just go back over with the Prussian blue. Haven't actually done any pages in this book or in Pop Manga, but I do have a buddy colour to work on this month in it, so I will get round to getting some colour in that book. So I don't know how the pencils will work. I don't know how my colouring will turn out. So I just had a little play where I was just having a tidy of my desk and changing the wax in my warmer, because I like to have a fragrance going on while we're colouring. So I've just had a little bit of a play around and I thought she can have some blue hair. So I'm going to probably work mainly on the hair today. I don't know how much I'll get done, but as you can see, I'm just going for I'm just going to tidy that up a little bit. And then I'll tell you what colours I am using in a second. So how are we? Are we good? Hopefully we are. Hopefully we're all well. Right, I'm going to tell you what colours we've got, then I'll start colouring. So I've got from the light fast, the mid ultramarine. It's a very, very pale blue, like very, very pale. I'm going to use it almost to burnish it. I've got from the Colour Softs, I've just literally gone for a dark, a medium and a light-ish blue, and I've not got the full set of this, so I'm kind of going with the flow and hoping for the best. But I've picked the Prussian blue, which is C310, ultramarine 290 and blue C330. So they are my three tones for the hair. If I can just slide the book over this way, we'll work on this little section. So I'm going to just lay a base down of this blue, because that's what I've just done, and it seemed to work quite nicely. And I never really build layers, so I just thought I'd have a go. I tend to just blend, not layer. These are soft though, so they do blend beautifully, but I just wanted to see how they would work. Putting down a light colour, because it's just something I don't do. I like to mix it up, and I also thought this is quite a nice simple page. I think I know what I'm going to do with the background. It's just dots at the minute. It may still be dots, I think. I've got an idea. I've not used Colour Softs for absolutely ages as well, and you know, you just forget like how lovely they are. They're a lovely soft pencil. So I'm not pressing too hard, I'm just laying this colour down. And then with the mid, which was the ultramarine, then I'm going to start sort of adding that darker colour over the top. Definitely where it would be shaded, but then that'll be even more, I'll darken that even more with the Prussian blue. And just where this hair kind of joins. And that's basically how I'm going to try and work with the hair. I don't think I've coloured anything with hair like this before. I think all my portraits have been Hannah Calzon, so they have quite nice structured hair that you can kind of see where I want the highlight to go. So this is basically just a play and seeing if I can actually colour in this book, because I really want Cute and Creepy, It's Beautiful. I know Halloween's gone, but I'm still like quite a fan of that. And the new one, I think it's called Dragons and Magical Creatures, I just can't wait for. So I really want to sort of get into having a good go of working with these pages and seeing what I can do. But yeah, so how are we? Are we good? Hopefully we are. Hopefully we're well. We're all getting some colouring done. I've struggled to colour this week. I've just been so tired, and then coming home from work, I've just like literally made some food, watched some TV, not a lot. If you've seen from my stories, I've started work on a page in Luna, but again, not made much progress. So it's kind of just, it's just been one of them weeks, really. We've not really got much done. I mean, I've got work stuff done, but colouring wise, nothing. So I've not really been productive. I shared the picture on Instagram of my autumn leaves lady, but I did that absolutely ages ago. I just never got around to sharing it. So you might see some pictures on Instagram and you think, I've seen that on completed pages. You probably have. I've just not been posting much. Yes, it's just been a busy week. Been tired. It's been a tired week. It's also been my first week on my diet, and do you know what? I've absolutely loved it. Like, I don't eat bad anyway. So if you have seen like my food posts on Instagram, sort of previously to this week, the food I'm eating has not really changed, but I have sort of been making a conscious effort to like eat more veg. Basically, I've joined Slimming World, which is like a diet plan. And I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed cooking. I've kind of got a bit lazy since we got the Ninja Foodie, because I can just shove everything in there. And then you kind of fall into that habit of like eating chips all the time because they're easy, or like wedges, and like I was still eating chicken and veg, but then I'd have it with chips, so it kind of like defeats the object a little bit, doesn't it? But I've like been cooking properly again this week, and I've really enjoyed it. And then this morning was my first weigh-in after being on the plan for a week. And I'm not saying it's like, obviously I'm on a diet because I'm not eating sweets and chocolate like I normally do, because I am bad for it. I love sweets and chocolate. But I do want it to get me back into that habit of eating well, because I used to so well all the time. So I've paid for 12 weeks. To get me back in to eating well, and if it works and I can, like, because I'm quite good at losing weight and exercising and keeping it off, it's just I'm so bad for just stopping. Literally, I just stop. I stop going to the gym, I stop eating well. So I've really enjoyed it, and I've lost £5, so I'm absolutely thrilled to bits of exercise, because I'm not just relying on the food. I don't want to rely on just the food. I want it to I do kind of want to like improve like my lifestyle, really. So yeah, I've exercised a fair bit. You might have seen some sweaty selfies over on Instagram. And some food pictures. I've been adding the food because I was adding them to the story, and I've just realised I've not done it, but I'm doing it for myself, really. You know, for those weeks when you think, what shall I eat, what shall I eat? And then I'll think, well, the week you lost £5, you ate this, so I can go back on the stories and have a look. That's kind of my plan. And I've been keeping a food diary as well. I feel like writing it down is kind of keeping me on track, and also like going to group and staying. Like I've done Slimming World absolutely years ago, and I just got into the habit of going, getting weighed, leaving again, and I just don't think, like, I don't mean like you're not being shamed, so like you all have a chat about how you've done and what you've achieved this week, and I think, well, if you put some weight on, like I need that like shame to say like, oh yeah, I've done this week and I shouldn't have. Whereas I think if you go home, like if you go and get weighed and then just go home, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because it's still only like, you just think, I'm up a pound on, it's alright, not bothered, no one knows. Whereas I need that kind of almost public accountability, I'm going to say. But yeah, I've really, really enjoyed it. I actually can't wait to sit and plan my meals for next week. And then I'll go shopping in the morning and buy everything I need for them. And I've stuck to it so well. That was quite nice. I just thought I haven't done not really added any colour to these bits. I'm just going to go back and do it. I was just playing, really, just to see what the colours look like. I need to get some more colour sauce, try and get complete the set, just so I've got a bit more choice. But that's looking quite nice, I like it, so I'm just going to carry on. It will work our way around this bit. Just have a drink. It's another thing I've done this week. I've consciously tried to drink more. I'm terrible in work for just not drinking. Like, I'll have like 1 cup of coffee all day and that's it. Don't want to get my hand in the way, so I'm just, I've set up not a different angle, but I've just moved my tripod just because. In fact, you know what I think I'll do? I think I'll just put this colour down on all of the hair first. Just basically so I can see where it is. Thought I'd start quite nice and simple. So yeah, so that's literally been my week this week. Just concentrating on food, concentrating on exercising, and it clearly worked. So I'm going to aim for, I'm going to put this out there publicly, so it depends when I film the next colouring chat, you might not find out in part 2, but I'm going to aim for £2 this week to get that half a stone, and if I do more, then amazing. But I'm not going mad, because I don't want to, I basically don't want to lose it too quick. Is my plan. What else did I have to tell you? So I went, the only video I filmed since Saturday, last Saturday, it's Saturday today, is my completed pages video. And I didn't really mention it, but last Saturday I went to theatre. So it's the first day of my diet, and I went to theatre. I went out for the day, and I ate well, in the sense of we went to Wetherspoons and I had a jacket potato and a steak, which I wanted and I really fancied it. But then I drunk a lot. No, I didn't drink a lot. I drunk far less than I normally would. I was home for 8 o'clock, I think, completely sober. But I drank cider basically all day, which is not good for obviously being on a diet, but it made absolutely no difference because I was amazing for the rest of the week. Like this morning, we've had a full-on fry up, like healthy one. I've had it. I had one last Sunday. I think I had one Wednesday night for tea, and I've had one today. Which we would normally have, but I've had it as a brunch, and I've not had any lunch. So that's where I have made like changes like that, because I would have had a brunch and then I would have had lunch as well. Not sure what this is. Oh, it must be that octopus thing, tentacle. That's what I'm going to go with anyway. So yeah, just be warned, if you follow me on Instagram, Caligralicious, you're going to get lots of food pictures from now on in my stories and sweaty selfies. And I'm not sorry. Not sorry about it. So anyway, I went to theatre to watch 9 to 5 and it was absolutely amazing. I love the film. It's so ridiculous and so silly, and this was just as silly and like cheeky, and I absolutely loved it. Has anybody else seen it? It was fantastic. It had Louise Redknapp in as one of the main characters. She was brilliant. I love Louise. I do love Louise. So that looks quite messy at the minute, but we'll tidy it up now. This is lovely paper. Lovely paper. So as I woke, I drank, and I felt a bit tipsy, but by the time I got home, I was absolutely fine. Made some food when I got in, healthy food. Was up Sunday bright and early, fresh. Worked out, went shopping. Whereas normally, I'd be hungover for a week. That's not an exaggeration, by the way. I would literally be hungover for about 4 days. Yeah, so I loved it. I love the theatre. I'm going again in 2 weeks today, actually. I'll be there now. Going to see, everybody's talking about Jamie. Has anyone seen the show or the film? The film's on Amazon Prime and it's amazing. I'm taking my mum. It's a long overdue birthday present, bless her. I got her tickets to Phantom of the Opera because she absolutely loves it and it was on tour and it was coming to Manchester, so I bought tickets to go and see it. And then the world ended, basically. We got COVID arrived. The show first of all got postponed, which we were all in lockdown for ages anyway, so there was nothing really could do about it. And then it got cancelled, which was sad. I've been to see Phantom of the Opera in London. It's one of my favourites. Yeah, so it got cancelled, and then I got an email to like you could refund the tickets. They were quite expensive, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it. Just because obviously nothing was going on, everywhere was closed. Just have a drink. And then I hadn't read the email properly, as always. And I basically missed the deadline for actually claiming the money back, so I ended up with a voucher. So I think it's, well, my mum's had 2 birthdays since then. So we're finally going, fingers crossed, on Saturday, 2 weeks today, the 27th, I think. And I'm super excited because it's got Bianca Del Rio in. If anyone watches Drag Race, Bianca Del Rio has a part, or she had a part in it a few years ago, I think. And she's basically reprising it. Is that what you say? Reprising it? Reprising it. And she's only doing a couple of dates, and Liverpool's one of them, so I'm so excited. I love Bianca. On the day I graduated, I went to see. So I graduated like in the afternoon, and then after it we went for a meal, and then we went to see Bianca Del Rio show at the Empire again. So something to look forward to. I don't know what I'm doing with this hair, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just kind of going with it. I'm just gonna build the colours, but mate, I'm thinking this will be a highlight here. Bring this sort of a darker colour down, but we've gone a bit far now because, oh, I don't know. Definitely darken that bit. So this is with the Prussian blue, so I've kind of like skipped that mid blue, but I'll come back with that in a minute and darken it up. What else was I going to tell you? I have been, I can't remember if I said this last time, but I got Audible. You know, the audiobooks thing. I got it because, like, I work like 45-minute journey away. Like, my commute's 45 minutes on a good day. And I was like listening to the same playlist day in, day out, because I listen to a radio station, but it sort of cuts out when I get to near school. And I was like, oh, listening to the same songs over and over again, which I love them, so it doesn't really matter. But, you know, you're just a bit bored. And I thought, like, I'm in the car for such a long time and I absolutely love reading. I was like, I think I'm going to get an audiobook. So I did, and I finished that one. That was really, really good. I enjoyed it. I think it was called Trust Me. It was really good. But I've kind of wanted to get Audible for absolutely ages, because I kept seeing an advert for Neil Gaiman's The Sandman, and I knew that it was like kind of in partnership with DC, but it sounded like it, and I've seen like the sort of like the cast, it's like some brilliant famous people in it, and I was like, quite fancy that. Oh my god, it's amazing. I've listened to it every day this week. I listened to it last Sunday when I was cooking tea, like when I've been in the kitchen like prepping lunches and breakfast. I've had it on my I've had my earpods in. It is absolutely brilliant. So then I ordered part 2 because I had a credit, and then I was like, oh, I'll IMDb it just to see like who the voices are, because I knew James McAvoy was in it, so I recognised him straight away as like Dream. I won't say too much of the story because it's going to be a Netflix series, so I don't really want to spoil too much. But on the audio, but it's more like a play, because there's like sound effects in it, there's like different actors in it, there's like a narrator that you would have in like an audio book, but then this character, it's like full on acting. It's brilliant. I'm absolutely loving it. And then I googled it, and then I saw that it was going to be a Netflix series, and I was like, oh my god, I actually can't wait. So I'm a bit excited for that, and it says coming soon, so I'm really, really hoping it is soon, because that'll be amazing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of giving her some blue hair. And she's a head on octopus tentacles, so I think realism's gone out the window. Anyway. But I've absolutely been loving it. Loving it so much that it's not actually a book, like a novel. It's actually a graphic novel, and quite a few of them, I think, and it's quite old, because I've ordered it. I've ordered volume 1 because the full set was like about 156 quid, and I'm not doing that. But I've ordered volume 1 because I can't wait to, like, I just want to read it like myself, you know, and see the artwork, and because it's just so good. It's so like fantastical, if that's a word. But he goes on a journey. I don't really want to tell you too much about it, because I imagine the series is going to be incredible. and you know, the sort of like the places it describes and the people that he meets. I'm like, oh my god, can't wait. Can't wait to see what they make that character look like and that character look like. If you Google it, you'll see that basically there's like Lucifers in it, Deaths in it, and I'm just quite excited to see like what's gonna happen. Yeah, so I've been listening to that. I watched a film last night. Has anybody watched Infinite? I think it's called. It's either called Infinite or Infinite. I think it's Infinite, and then Infinite is the group of people in the film. It's got Matt Damon in it, and it's about. I can tell you this because it tells you in the description, but it's basically about people who remember the past lives. So they're like reincarnated, but they remember like skills and things they've learned in previous past lives. And I actually really enjoyed it. It was daft, like it was sci-fi it was super sci-fi, but I enjoyed it. It was super actiony. It was a Friday night film where you know you're tired and you don't really want to think about it. I enjoyed it. I'm just thinking if I've done blue hair before. Done turquoise hair. I don't know if I've done blue hair. What are you thinking? Do you like the blue hair? Are you feeling it? I'm not convinced, but I'm going to go with it. It's a bit of an experimental page, because I think I'm going to struggle with gold. I don't know if I've got any colour softs or light fasts, so I might have to switch to polys maybe. But I'm just kind of going over, pressing it a little bit harder now with the lighter blue, and then I'll go over with the light fast. To burn shit and just blend these colours together a bit. I do love these. They're like as soft as Prismas, I think, and please don't send me hate in the comments, because one, I don't really care, but I feel like these are a higher quality Prisma. I just wish there was more colours, because there was 72, I think. Or is there 100? I think there's 100 actually. I might be thinking of the light fast. So kind of got some light and dark on there. And see, there's a gorgeous cat. Just lives in the houses sort of at the back of us, and it's always on there. It's always on the fence. It's out there now. My cat goes mad when he sees him. Like runs in and out the living room and the kitchen to try and find him. So my cat doesn't go out. He's quite happy to just stay in and be a little lord of the manor and being spoilt rotten. But he's just so cute. Do you think this hair, to begin with, like, really intimidated me? Because it's quite a... That's just a big space to fill, isn't it? Whereas like Hannah Calzon, you've got your little sections, you can work section by section. That makes me happy. I can kind of see where I'm going. think I was inspired by the blue hair from the front of the book. Yeah, she's got blue hair on the front. I think I might steal this colour palette actually. I know I've gone a bit of a darker blue. Not really fussed about getting any smudges or anything on the background because I think I'm going to paint it. I've got, you know, my love for the Tim Holtz acrylic. If you watched my mini distress haul video and first impressions of Villainous Potion, I bought the acrylic paint. Well, I bought more, finally bought more. And I bought I've not brought them up. I was going to bring them up as well. Like a really corally pink, I think. Unless I'm making that up. I'm sure I did. I think it is sort of something coral. Abandoned coral. Pretty sure I did. If I've not, I meant to, and I've just not. But I'm pretty sure I did. I'm thinking that for the background. I'm going to have steak tonight. I'm waiting on quite a few deliveries, which is making me sad. Because I'm waiting for Mandalun, which is Moon Valley by Maria Troll. Troll. Not sure how to say it, I do apologise. I'm waiting on some colour softs. They should have come absolutely ages ago though, so that's making me worried because they well should have been here by now. Just bear with me 1 minute. Sorry guys, back again. I just need to check something. I need to keep an eye on the time now because I think I was about 40 minutes in, so I don't want to go past an hour, I'll be honest, because I don't think anyone would stick around that long. I know I probably wouldn't. I'm totally out of, like, I've missed so many people's videos this week. I've just not had time to sit down and watch them, so I think tomorrow at some point I'm going to do some colouring. I'm going to work on a page. I'm going to get my iPad on and stick my AirPods in and catch up on some YouTube. See what the gang's been up to. I'm kind of loving this. I know what colour eyes I'm going to give her. She's going to look beautiful. I've got my small collection of Lumi's here. These need seriously adding to because look at this for a random colour collection. That's it. That is literally it. I've got some flesh and some pastels. Love a pastel. I'm just going to pop them in there. I need a pencil case. Hit me up with the figure. I need a 200 pencil case with individual pencil slots in because I can't be doing with where you have the three together and you pull one out and they smash together and like ruin your leads. So I need one with, like, you know, the individual loops, but I need a 200 because my plan is to put the luminance and light fasts together because they complement each other so well. So you light fast your derwents are quite earthy, aren't they? And then the I'm just going to sharpen this bit, sorry. The luminance have got like some quite nice bright colours in. So I need a 200 pencil case. But my brother's just actually texted me to say that some parcels have come, so I'm definitely going to shove on some shorts and run round my mum's. I never get parcels delivered here because I'm going to be totally honest, I don't want them going to the neighbours. I've added some seasoning. I know that sounds really sad, but I have. Has anyone used it? JD Seasonings. I'm having steak tonight, you see, and I've ordered a steak seasoning, so I really wanted it. Literally been dying for it to come all week. I was going off fajitas last night because I'd ordered a fajita seasoning and it never come, so I had a change of plan. I had burger, chips and salad and it was so good. I'm just trying to think what else I've... Well, I went to see June. Don't know if I told you that last time, but I absolutely loved it. I've just got the book and I can't wait. Can't wait to read it. I love a sci-fi. I can't wait for next week. I think I'll go to the cinema next week, which will be a struggle on my diet. I've decided I'm going to give myself a Saturday treat because I don't think you should deny yourself, and I do love a treat. I think I love a bar of chocolate. So today I've had, and I've counted it, so I probably won't have anything else today. Has anyone had a Whisper Gold hazelnut? I've wanted to try one for absolutely ages, and then we went to Home Bargains last night because we were going to the Food Warehouse, which is like a freezer shop we have over here. In the UK, I wanted some Slimming World food, and they have a really good selection, and it's right next door to Home Bargains, and I wanted to nip in there to pick up some stuff, and they had them at the till, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get one, and tomorrow I'm going to enjoy a bar of chocolate, just a small one, whereas I would normally buy a big share bar. Sorry gang, I know how annoying that can be, but I just need to. Can't think what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so I've had my treat today. It was a Whisper Gold hazelnut. It was beautiful, absolutely lovely. If anyone's had them, let me know. Do you love them? It was so good. Not used these pencils for ages. I love them. But again, it's like that. I do definitely have like full set syndrome because I tend to not use them because I've not got a full set. That's ridiculous, isn't it? I just need to get the full set and get over it. Mama asked me what I wanted for Christmas today, and I was like, do I tell her I want pencils? I'm really excited to see how this turns out. I've really enjoyed it. Like, just already working on this hair. I feel like this bit just maybe needs darkening a little bit. We'll just lay a bit more blue on. Let's see. I'm in such a festive mood as well. So as I said, I've just changed my wax in my warmer next to me, and in the spare bedroom, because I've literally got so many bars of wax. I've been a Scentsy consultant for a while. I'm not doing it anymore. But obviously I have loads of waxes, so I've got a full box in the spare bedroom of last year's like wintry, festive autumn scents, and I opened the box and the first one I seen was this one. Like, how Christmassy is that? Pretty and plaid. So I've got it on. Got 2 cubes on. And it's kind of like, let me see if I can describe it. It's definitely pine. Like, I can smell some pine, but there's like a sort of, I don't know, I want to almost say fruity. I can't exactly remember the fragrance description now, but it's nice. I'm dying to put my Christmas tree up as well. Is it too early? What do we think, guys? Shall I do it? Shall I not do it? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I can be bothered with the cat. The cat's a pain. Like, he's just obsessed with it. Like, we have to spray it with citronella to keep him away, because he can't help himself. And it's not even that he does anything, so like, he doesn't climb up it or like climb in it or anything like that. He bites the top of the baubles so that they fall off, which drives me mad. Especially as this year I've bought glass ones for the first time ever. If you've seen all my stories on Instagram, I've bought new Christmas decorations. So I'm just going to burnish this now. I bought new Christmas decorations, as in new baubles, new tree decorations, going for a different colour this year. I've had purple and gold for about 10 years, probably longer, and I'm sick of them. So I've gone for like silver, mint green and white. I went to the range and got some lovely glass ones, which I've never done before, so I'll be livid if he knocks them off and smashes them or bites the bauble holder off the top. I don't know what it's called. But he does that, and he also, which really annoys me because I don't know why he does it, chews the branches. And I wouldn't mind if it was an actual tree, but it drives me mad because I'm like, stop, it's plastic. So yeah, I'm dying to put it up, but I just don't know if I can deal with that for Christmas. Because the earlier I put it up, the longer I have to put up with that. And my house stinking of citronella, when I'd rather it smelled of festive fragrance from my Christmas waxes that I have hoarded away. I've got a Christmas one on today. It's called, downstairs, it's called Fluffy Fleece. It's beautiful. So cosy, like a cosy clean smell. Really like it. What, we're on here 10 minutes. Right, get our eyes done. I think I'm pretty happy with her hair. Yeah, okay, I think I am pretty happy with that. So I'm going to try and stick with the colour softs. Oh, this colour though, like, I just love it. What is it? Cobalt green. So nice. I'm like, do I use that? Do I not use that? Do I use that? Do I not use that? We're not going to use that. We're going to stick with the colour soft because I have an idea. Yep, so I have an idea. What colour do I need? Won't be a minute, guys. So I'm going to try, I don't know what this will look like, but I'm going to try a light green and a mid green Oh, I've used that light green for something. I don't know what. And I've used it quite a lot. It's a lovely colour. Wonder what on earth I use that for. God knows. I'll go back over with blacker to pupil her eyes. Just gonna give her these big green eyes. And I think I'm thinking if I use the mid green, so just kind of go over where this grayscale is. They're quite grey. It's quite a grayscale picture, really, isn't it? How's that looking? And then if I just go back over. Oh. Fuming out myself. I always do that. Because I am so heavy-handed. I'm loving this. Actually, already I'm like, oh, I wish I could. Do I just go straight into filming part 2? I need to go and have a shower and sort out the kitchen though, so probably won't. But I'm liking that she's got these quite glassy eyes. She's quite haunting, isn't she, really? I really do like it. So just one of those, I've literally just been sat there and was like, I think I'll go and do a colouring chat. And I thought, and I think I'll colour in Pop Manga Mermaids. And I opened the book and was just like having a flip through, and this page was like, this is the page I'm doing. I love that when that happens, do you? When you just like, inspiration hits. Leave them at that. She looks like quite nice, sort of glossy eyes. What are we on? I think I might leave it there, or do I just tackle those little skulls while we're on, because they won't take long. I don't think. I just need to find maybe what colour we're going to go for. I think I'm going to use, I might go the light fast. I don't know if this is going to work, but this seaweed colour and this mist, which I absolutely love. It's a gorgeous grey. I'm just thinking maybe use the seaweed to add the darkness in the shadows, I think. And then just use the mist. So let's just have a look. And also seaweed. Quite a fitting colour, do you not think? Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I'm just going to sharpen it though, because I can't remember what I used this for. I have used it. I remember using it because I loved it. It was like Just an absolutely gorgeous colour. But I just don't remember. Not really doing anything to them like too drastic, because I do want them to be I didn't want to go over that eye. These are quite opaque, so it will like sort of cloud that ink, the line out. I don't really want to do that, but they do blend up lovely, these. Every time I use them I'm like, beautiful. Not at my colouring, at the actual pencil. There we go. Let's just zoom her out a little bit. Oh, we're zoomed in. So there we go. So we've got some blue hair, some bright green eyes, and some little cute skulls. I've absolutely loved working on this page so far. I'm probably just going to try and maybe tidy this up, but I'll do it off camera. I think it just needs a bit more burnishing. I don't know if I've done it or not. But yeah, so I'm going to stop there until part 2, guys, where we'll tackle her skin. Good God, that could go anyway. I'm just going to keep it simple. She's having sort of simple skin. I'm not going to do anything too out there. I'm not going to give a green skin or anything like that, which was my original idea. We'll keep a quite traditional skin, as in human skin. I don't know what tone yet. But yeah, I've absolutely loved that. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please leave me a message. Please leave a comment. Please leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe and that bell notification if you haven't already, just so you know when my videos are live. And I will catch you in the next one, guys. I'll put a link to this book in the description. It is just from Amazon. You probably already have it. It's not new, but I'll link it anyway. And I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.